Hello, everyone. How many of you have heard the term inner work? Do you even know what that means? It didn't mean anything to me for a really long time. I can tell you that right now, that's for sure. My name is Dee. Welcome back to another episode of Dee's Mindful Monday Musings. And today I'm going to chat with you about this very important topic, inner work. So I'd like to start out by just sharing my screen. I made a few little bullet points here for us to take a look at and chat about. So, oops, hold on just one second. Let me get to the right screen here. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, as you know, this is a very laid back, casual little corner of my world right here with the Mindful Monday musings. So it's not always perfect in the way it happens. It's real life. So, I do want to talk to you about this topic of inner work. It can span so many different things, but since I have had some experiences recently in my own life that have caused me to dive deep into myself and do a little more exploration, I thought I would bring these bullet points forward for us to chat about today. So, one of the very important pieces of inner work, and it is a daily practice, we have to really be mindful of this, and that is inner dialogue. What are you saying to yourself? What are you saying to yourself about other things? But more importantly, what are you saying to yourself about you, about yourself? What are your beliefs around who you think you are, what you can accomplish? And what kind of expansion you can have in your life. What does that dialogue look like within your soul? What are you saying? So it's really important to take a look at that and remember that if you aren't saying really nice things to yourself, and I wasn't myself for a very long time, and it's really important to take a look at that and realize that you can shift it anytime you want to. You can just pick a day, pick a time during a day, and just shift that dialogue and start saying amazing things to yourself. I will let you know, because I am the transparent being that I am, that when you first start shifting your dialogue to yourself, it is very strange. It feels so weird and uncomfortable and fake, to be quite honest with you, because you don't believe those things about yourself yet. With due diligence and mindfulness and practice during the day, each time you catch yourself saying something that's more negative or you're being hard on yourself about something, just remind yourself, hey, I don't talk to myself that way anymore. I don't say those awful things about myself anymore. And just shift in that moment. And you'll find with practice, you will become really good at saying nice things to yourself. And not only will you say them to yourself, but you will also believe them. And that is the most amazing thing, because then the self love just blossoms and grows, and there's exponential change and positive change in your life. And it's so incredible. But this week, I would like to talk to you more about trusting your intuition about energy. And I did a previous episode on energy, but I'd like to get into this a little bit more because I really feel like it's super important, because we go through life and we feel these things. Sometimes we're not in the world of spirituality, or maybe we're in it, but we're just beginning our journey, and we feel things and we'll say things like, that doesn't feel right, or that feels off, or I don't really like that person's attitude today, or something like that. That's all energy. And sometimes we forget to recognize that. So I want to encourage you to trust your intuition about energy. And when you feel like something is a little bit off, do some investigating into that area and see what you can find out. Like, you don't have to ask them questions, but you can go inside yourself and pay more attention to the body language and the way they're interacting with other people and things like that, to give you cues as to whether that's an actual thing, or if it's something that just, maybe is a perception on your end, because that is also something we have to think about. Sometimes the way we are receiving information causes us to have a perception that the other person is the one who's off, when really it's our own energy isn't quite up to par that day. So just paying attention to those things and allowing yourself to learn a new skill. So in my case, this was research. It's research. I love researching things anyway, but it's researching things that I was unfamiliar with, like I've never heard of them. So I just dug in and looked some things up and found out some stuff and realized that I'm capable of learning to do that in such a way that it provides me with the information I need to make a decision about something, right? So we want to take the time to do that. Take time to research the opportunities that arise in your life because we're going to have so many different opportunities that present themselves to us in life. It can look like a new job opportunity. It can be a new friend. It could be someone asking you out on a date if you happen to be single. It can be a different car. It can be so many things. And we need to give ourselves permission to take the time to dig into those things and research them and really explore the possibilities of what could happen if we make this decision versus that decision. Or maybe it's a timing thing. Maybe it's a great opportunity, but it's just not time for it to happen for us in our life right now. So allowing yourself to take the time to research the opportunities that arise for you, because not every opportunity is going to be the right opportunity for you. Or, like I said, it may not be the right time in your life for that opportunity. This is another big part. The intuition about the energy flows through into these things that I'm talking about now, because you're going to pay attention to the energy of the person who is presenting the offer to you, or the people who are presenting the offer to you. And you're going to pay attention to how it feels in your body. How do you feel? Does it make you feel light and happy and excited? Or does it make you feel, a little sick to your stomach, or queasy, or heavy, or just, you're just not quite sure how it makes you feel? And also, I'd like to say sometimes opportunities sound really good in the beginning and we do get excited about them. But once we take a step back and allow ourselves to breathe for a second, which is super important, then we find out that maybe it's not the right opportunity for us, or not the right opportunity at this time. So really feel into that and don't let your excitement carry you away and make an impromptu decision that you may not be super happy with later. So allow yourself time, breathe. If it's something that someone needs an answer to right now, my Steve and I have talked about this so much lately. If it's something someone needs right now, this second, then it's probably not the right thing, because like Steve says, if you research it and you take time to learn about it and it's meant for you, that opportunity is going to be there after you've done your research and you are able to go in with more information and make a better decision. So keep that in mind. And this is all inner work. It really is. We get these grandiose ideas in the spiritual world of what this stuff is supposed to look like, but sometimes it's just this simple, folks. It really, really, truly is. So you're going to use your discernment in your decision making process. And that is allowing all of these things to accumulate, the research and the paying attention to the energy, and allowing all of these things to become the building blocks for your decision making. And then you're going to use your discernment to go, is this right for me? Or is it not right for me at this time? So, and you're going to be, more opportunities are going to come. That is the beautiful, beautiful thing, that if this opportunity doesn't work out for whatever reason, then you are going to be presented with more opportunities. The universe isn't just going to bring you a one and done. Either you do this or you never get another opportunity, right? So be mindful of that. If this one isn't the one for you, then there is going to be another one that comes that's going to be more suited to your needs, more aligned to your cause and your mission in this life. Trusting your own ability to do things yourself and this has been a big one for me. While we do need to reach out for other people sometimes for encouragement, for advice and things like that, sometimes at the end of the day, there's things that we need to do ourselves. If it's our business, we need to run it. We need to create our dream. And then we'll bring other people in that are aligned with that mission and dream in our life. But at the end of the day, you get to be the CEO of your life. Someone said that to me one time, and I was like, yeah, that's true. But it really, really has become very vivid in my awareness here recently. I know I can do it. I know I can accomplish the things in my dream, right? I have a separate dream journal, big dream journal, where I write down all of the things that are pertinent to my big dream. And that's something I'm going to be accomplishing. These other opportunities will be coming in, and they'll provide multiple streams of income and all of those other things. But I get to be confident and trust in my ability to create my dream and not be dependent on someone else to get me there. And that is huge. It doesn't mean other people can't be supportive cast, right? But you are the star in your dream. You are the lead actor, actress in your play. You are that person. So just being mindful of that and realizing this is all part of inner work. And I know it seems a little complicated sometimes, but it really isn't. It's really super easy. It just takes time. And actually, the things that I'm talking about now are the absolute reason that I did not do my Mindful Monday Musings episode last week, because I didn't have the bandwidth for it. I was so busy doing all this inner work and realizing things and paying attention to energy and learning and growing and thanking the universe and God, source, whatever you want to call it, for my ability to be able to learn these things and embrace these things in my own life. And that is super important for all of us to do. And sometimes, no matter how much we've done this work, no matter how many years we've been in it, we have to stop and give ourselves grace and time to take a stronger, deeper look at these things. So, that's what I wanted to remind you all about today, tell you a little bit of my own story there, because it really is important for us to realize that this inner work thing is a daily practice and it requires mindfulness on our part. And it's beautiful. I mean, don't look at it so much as a hard thing to do. Because it really isn't that difficult. It just takes mindfulness and attention. And just because something takes mindfulness and attention doesn't mean it's a difficult thing. So, okay. Well, that's it for today. I hope you all will share in the comments section your thoughts and experiences with this. If you have anything to add or you have any questions, I always encourage you to drop those in there. I love the interaction with y'all. I really, truly do. I'm going to drop in another reminder here that I do have my services still for 50% off for the remainder of December, which is almost over. So if you're all going to take part of that, then you'll have to jump in now, because it's almost the end of December. And also, I'm going to be offering in the month of January some 2025 readings. So if you would like a 2025 reading where I go quarter by quarter through the year for you, I'm going to be offering that as well. So look for that in my website and also on my social media platforms. Thank you so much. I love each and every one of you. I appreciate you so much. And I wish you all the best. I hope you all have an amazing new year. And I will see you on the next one. Love you all.